We're live. Okay then. So, as I said, we use the weights a little bit in standing, then we go down. We're doing a lot of shouldery type work, a little bit of tummies. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Let's see how we go. So, thinking about that posture first, string through the back of that head, lifting us up nice and tall. Just gently open out through your shoulders, gently pulling through that tummy, and then roll back down again through your tummy. So, lift it up and in. Tailbone down, finding where that center is, and then holding that middle. Let's start with our shoulders and have a little roll around with one shoulder. Keep going for another 3, 2, 1. Change into the other. 3, 2, 1, and a circle with the arm this time. 3, 2, twisting through that upper body as we go, and then round to the other side, twisting round, trying to circle those rib cages round, and then both arms up and reach up towards the ceiling. Let's get a little bit of triceps work, our bingo wings. Up we go, pushing away for another 3, 2, 1, big circle round, down into our dumb way to settle those shoulders down, drawing through the tummy, stretch up through the back of those heads as you lift out with those arms. So we're gently turning out, working the good guys at the back of our shoulders. Stretching out. With the next one, we're going to go out nice and wide, into Cleopatra and back in. And again, offer out, and back in. 2 more. Reach and back. Last one, out we go. Holding that there. Let's go over into our mermaid. Big stretch over, reaching down by one side. Come back up through the middle. Opening out over the other side. And back. Once again, each side. And back, round, out, over we go. Leaving that hand there, let's bring the other hand up to meet it. Hands on head, you too can have little Mickey Mouse ears. Let's go down into our dolphin dives, curling down and swooping back out. Gives the arms a little bit of a rest. And what we're focusing on is drawing in through that tummy, really stretching out the spine. Pulling down and in, stretching out, lifting back up. 2 to go. Down we go, coming back up. Last one. Coming back up, stretching up, reaching wide, down by our sides. Let's have a little bit of balance work, lifting up and lowering back down. I do think the weights help with this. Up we come, and down we go. 2 more. Last one coming up, holding it up at the top. Bend those knees, lower those heels, and we're into our little foot series. So we're stretching up, bend the knees, lower the heels, come back up. Keep going. I think this is how those Irish dancers must train, because it keeps you all nice and tall, and you do the flicky things then with your legs, don't you? Lifting up, bending down, but we won't get into that. Far too complicated. 3, 2, 1. From there, deep breath in. Breath out, rolling down, stretch down towards the floor. We're going to leave the weights down there. Have a stretch out while you're there. Try and reach the floor. Gently curl and come back up bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. Opening out through the shoulders. So everything should feel nice and light. Float the arms up. Let's have our little arm openings while they're nice and light. And back. Thinking about that twist coming through from the breastbone and the rib cage. Not so much from the arms. Lengthening through the neck. Once more each side. Last one. Coming back into the middle. Deep breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Chin on chest, let's roll down. Reach down towards the floor. Weights on the front of your feet. Stretch those hips up to the ceiling. And then draw in and come back up. Unpeeling, unfurling. Breath in, breath out. Down we come, reaching down. At the bottom, take a deep breath in. Breath out. A little bit more. And come back up. And open out. We've got one to go, and then we're going to go down onto the mats. Breath in, breath out. Long neck. Nod the head forward to your chest. Curling up nice and tight. Slide your way down. Stretch down at the bottom, and let's go down onto the mats. Let's rearrange ourselves so you can see what we're up to. Oh, that feels a little, I think I'm going to lose here. Lose you guys, there we go. So we need our weights down by our hips to start with. One underneath each hand. And once you're there, we're in our normal starting position. So check that those feet and knees are hip width apart. We're opening out across the chest, across the shoulders, and then just relax that rib cage into the mat. Nice breath in. Breathe out, flatten out, drawing in through your tummy this time. Feeling how much movement you've got, straightening out that spine, and then arch back the other way. So we've got that little gap underneath. Feeling how much movement's there. Drawing in, dropping down through the ribs. Gently nod the chin down as well. And then find that mid position. Okay, let's start off with some hundreds. So you can keep your hands down by your sides, or you can put one hand behind your head just to support it if you're going to come up. But you can just leave those down there. Let's tap away gently on those balls. And if you want to, you can come into a single tabletop, or you can be daring and go into a double tabletop, squeezing the knees together if you want to. Tapping away, drawing in. And we're going to go 5 with our hands down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms up. Keep flapping that way. Lengthening through the neck. Lifting up through the head if you want to. But you don't strain the neck too much. And palms down again. Reaching down towards your hips. Checking on those spines, making sure they're still in that neutral, that centered position. Breath in. And palms up again. Keep going. Drawing in through that tummy. We're nearly there. Palms down. Tapping away. We've got one more set to go. Palms up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rest those arms down. Gently bring those legs down one at a time. Make sure the feet and knees are hip width apart and relax there. Holding onto those weights then. The legs are having a rest, they're not going to do anything. We're centered through the middle. We're going to do a bit of our double leg stretch arms, but we're doing them slightly different this week. So, new course, new armography. So we're going to gently lift those weights up and turn the palms up to the ceiling. Reach round to the side and up through the middle. So they're above your head, up towards the ceiling. Breath in, breath out, bring them down by your side. Okay, so that's the movement. We turn the hands out to the side, circling them round above the head, up towards the ceiling. Breath in, breath out, and we come back down. Hopefully you've got that now. So we turn out to the side. Think about what's happening through the rib cage. Try and keep the rib cage in contact with your shoulder blade. or your shoulder blade in contact with your rib cage. Turn the palms up, out we go to the side, lift up towards the ceiling, and then palms down as we come down by our sides. We've got one more like that to go, so palms up, twist out to the side, we keep it centered through the middle, up we come to the ceiling, and down we go to the side. Have a little rest there for a moment. We're going to reverse it because we always like reversing. So center through the middle. Lift the arms up to above your head. And this time you can go as far back as you can control. And then circle round to the side, all the way down towards your hips. Turn the arms around, palms are down. Up towards the ceiling. And keep going as far as you can control. Don't arch through the back though. Out to the side. Round we come and down. If at any point it gets too much for your shoulders, go without the weights. We're going to do 3 more. Reaching up, stretching back. Out we go to the side. Round to your hips and turn your palms down. 2 to go. Up we come, right overhead, squeezing in through those tummies, don't arch up. Out we go to the side, the palms are still up. And turn them over. Last one coming up. Up we come. Reach over. Round to the side. Palms are up. All the way down and rest them there. Well done, folks. Just have a little stretch out of those legs. Reach one all the way along the mat and draw back in. So we're doing our one leg stretch. Change to the other side. The arms are having a little rest. Reach out. Come back in. Once more each side. Coming back in. Last one. Big stretch out. Come back in. And then let's do our abdo prep. So place the hands behind your head. We're going to do normal abdo prep to start with. Elbows are nice and wide, just in the peripheral vision. Breath in to prepare. On that breath out, draw in through your tummy, roll up. Look towards those knees. Breath in and breath out. Okay. And again. Another one like that. Up we come, drawing in through the tummy. Up and lower back down. Okay, we're going to add an arm this time. So, keeping those elbows out wide, we're going to come up, take one arm, tap down by your side, then palm up and back and lower. So we're getting a little extra hold. So we're rolling up, reach down to the floor, to your weight, tap, palm down, palm up, behind your head, and lower down. See if we can do another 2 like that. Drawing in, breath in, breath out, roll up, reach down, palm up, hand behind head, lower back down. Breath in, breath out, reach down, palm up, hand behind head, and lower down. Okay, with the next one, we're not going to have the rest in the middle. So we're going to come up. We're going to do palm down, palm up, behind head, and then other arm. Palm down, palm up, behind head, and then lower down. So an even longer hold. Check that you're drawing in through that tummy. Let's do another 2 like that. So drawing in. As we come up with that breath out, reach down, palm up, behind head, change hands, palm down, up, behind head, and lower. Last one coming up like that. Breathe in, breathe out, drawing in, and palm down, up, behind head, palm down, palm up, behind head, and gently lower back down. Excuse me. Rest there, bring the arms up, take them overhead. Big stretch out. Slide one leg out, slide the other leg out. Let's have a big stretch, fingers to toes. Big stretch, big breathe in. And a big breathe out. Breath out even. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring those legs back in. Bring those hands behind the head. And we're going to change it again. We're going to have one hand by the ball. This is one we've done before. We're going to do our obliques now. So as we breathe in, we're going to come up. And then we're going to do that little side bend, rolling along the weight. Come back and down. Stick with the same side. Breath in, breath out. So we're sliding down, get that side bend, using the weight or the ball to roll along the side if you can. If you've not got a rolly weight, just hover and reach down towards your ankle. 3 to go. Breathing in, breathing out. Lifting up, reach down, back, down. Last 2 on that side. Lifting up on the out breath, reaching down the side, back to the middle, and lower. Last one coming up. Feel it through that tummy. Up we come. Reach down, come back, and lower back down. Let's change over, or else we end up looking like that banana. So, hand behind the head, just supporting that neck. We're not pulling up through it. We take a deep breath in. Lift up through the middle. Slide down that other side. Back to the center and down. Breath in. Breath out. So we're almost flat through the middle as we reach down the side. Back and down. Keep going, folks. This is our halfway one. Up we come. Back and down. That's halfway. 3 to go. Lengthening through that neck as well. Drawing it. Up we come. Reach. Back and down. Up we come again. Reach. Back and down. Last one coming up. Big breath in. Up we come. Reach down. Come back into the middle. Lower back down. Have a little rest there. Bring your knees up towards you. Give your tummy a little bit of a cuddle. We've got one more oblique to do, and it's a different one again. So, in our normal starting position, you can have one hand behind the head if you want to support it, or you can have both hands down by your side. We're going to roll up, lift one of your weights up, take it over towards the other side, bring it back and down. Okay, you can do the same side or you can change sides in between. Reaching over, reaching back. So if you're doing it with a hand behind your head, I'll demonstrate that one as well this time. Stretch over. So we've just got that added weight as we come in across. And then lifts from that upper part of your body. Lift it up, reach, across and down. Last one that side. Reaching up, across, back and down. Let's change over the side that you're reaching to, okay? So you can have both hands at your side or one behind your head, supporting that neck, especially if you've got neck issues. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll up, stretch over, back and down. And again, lifting up, reach over, back and down. So if the neck's starting to tire because you're overusing the neck muscles and not the tummy muscles, give it a little support with the back of your hand, at the back of the neck, reaching over and back. 3 to go. Breath in, breath out, flatten through that lower back, draw in through the tummy, stretch over and back. So we're adding a little weight to our twist. Final 2. Up we come, reaching over, reaching back. Last one coming up. Breath in, breath out, roll up, stretch over, come back. Gently lower yourself back down, both arms by your side. Breath in, breath out. Center through the middle. One leg stretch again, reaching away and drawing back in. Change to the other side. Reaching away, come back in. Now let's take that up into a single tabletop. So just with that one leg up there, reach away and come back. Now that's far too easy for us. So holding on to those balls, palms are up towards the ceiling, and we're going to add a little bicep curl as we do our reach out. So we reach out, bicep curl, and back in. Okay. Reach out, bicep curl, and back. So we're doing our weights towards our shoulders as we reach out. Come back in. Now, if like me, you've got your elbows on the floor, let's lift those elbows up slightly this time. So they're hovered above the floor, and as we reach out, we touch shoulders and come back. Reach, shoulders, and back. See if we can do 4 more. Centered through the middle all the time, and back. To the shoulders, and back. Last one. Coming back into the middle, lower that single tabletop, lower those arms down a second, and we're going to have the hands on our sort of chest bone, breastbone in the middle, single tabletop with the other leg leg's doing its one leg reaches, this time with chest pressing up and back down, chest press up and back down. So it's like a little row, a plough they call it. Movement, the arm movement anyway. Keep centered through the middle as you lift and reach, come back in, and again, reach, come back into tabletop, 3 to go, and back, and 2, and back, last one. Reaching up, stretching out, coming back down, fold that leg back down to starting position, lower the arms down by your sides. If you want to, you can get rid of your head pillow now. We're going to go into our shoulder bridges. So we do a normal shoulder bridge to start with. So feet are level with our hips. We're drawing in through our tummy, gently peeling up. Straight line from knees, hips, to shoulders, and then gently lower back down, trying to place each part of that spine down in turn. Breath in to prepare, breath out, pulling in through your pelvic floor, through your tummy, squeezing through your bottom as you lift up, and then we gently roll back down again, bit by bit by bit. One more like that. Squeezing and lifting up. That's nice wide shoulders. And gently back down. Okay, let's see if we can this time go into a single tabletop and then lift up into our shoulder bridge. So we just got one leg supporting us as we go up. So you feel your bottom working a little bit more and lower back down. Okay, so you might be starting to cramp up a little bit. So bring the foot in a little bit closer towards you, that supporting leg, draw in through your tummy, squeeze and lift up, tight through the bottom and lower back down. It's a little bit more of a challenge. Breath in, breath out, squeeze and lift and lower back down. Let's change legs. So single tabletop and draw in through your tummy And as you lift up into that shoulder bridge and lower back down. We've got so many variations on this to come, but not today, you're lucky. Drawing in, squeeze and lift up. We'll save them for another week. And lower back down. Keep going if you can. If it gets too much, bring that leg back down and do a normal shoulder bridge. But think tight through the back of that bottom. I'm really working my bum now. We're going for the bum burn this morning. The glutes are working. 2 to go. Rolling up, lifting up. Back down. Last one coming up. Squeezing and lifting up. Nice straight bridge. And gently lower back down. And rest back down there. I think we might need a little hamstring stretch after that. So if you've got your straps by you, if you use them, grab them now. Bring that knee towards you. Give it a cuddle. Stretch that heel up towards the ceiling, toe down towards the floor. Have a little rest there. You can slide that other leg if you want to. But I think that's a really interesting way of doing the shoulder bridge. And there's lots of variations that we can add into that. I say the shoulder bridge is such a good exercise for so many different muscle groups. I love it. Deep breath in. Breath out. Stretch it a little bit further. Holding it there. For 3, 2, 1. Gently bring that leg back down. Let's change over to the other side. Bring the knee towards your chest. Give it a cuddle. Stretch it up towards the ceiling. Pulling the toes down, stretching that heel away, sliding out that other leg. Really feel the length at the back of that leg. Stretching away. Deep breath in. Breath out, stretch a little bit longer. Holding it there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back down. Cast aside your stretching band. And we're going to come up into high kneeling. So I'm just going to alter these cameras so that we can all see each other a little bit. Don't miss my head. Half my body. So, oh, and you're still missing my head. I need a bigger studio. Somebody build me an extension in my house. Okay, that looks like it's going to fall over. So if I miss the zoomers in a minute, that's because it's all fallen over. Okay, so now you can't really see my legs. I'll go this way. I think that one's a bit better. Thinking about that posture, lifting up through the back of the head, tail down, tummy in. So make sure you've got a nice straight posture. From there, weights even through both knees. Keep that lovely posture. We're going to start off with the arms, just doing a little bit of a bicep curl. It's nice and easy. Drawing in, lowering out. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to reach forwards and pull back in. So like we were doing when we were doing our one leg stretch, we're doing a row. Out we come, or a plough as they call it, and back in. Reach out. Come back in. Keep nice and tall through the body. With this one, we go out, reach down, and back a little bit. Come back up, come back in. Reach out, stretch down, come back up, come back in. Armography, as they'd call it on Strictly. Out we go, down, back, and up. It's going to change on this one. So we go out, we go down, we then go all the way up towards the ceiling, circle round and come back down. And back to the middle. Okay, reach out, push backwards, lift to the ceiling, and circle round. Still keeping perfect posture. Oh, it's raining like anything out there, people. Best thing to be doing is Pilates indoors at the moment. Up we go to the ceiling, circling around and back down into the middle. Reach out, push down, lift up. If your arms are tiring, you can always go without the weights. Round we go. We've got 2 to go. Stretch, push back down, lift up, all the way to the ceiling, out wide, and back into the middle. Last one. Push out, push down, lift to the ceiling, circle round, and relax down by your sides. Good stuff. Then into our bicep curls again. So you can do your normal bicep curls, or if you're feeling a little bit daring, as you do your bicep curl, keep your body straight and have a little lean back and come up. Drawing in through your tummy. Make sure you hinge not through your hips, but you're hinging through your knees, so your body's being kept straight. You should feel it in the thighs very quickly. And back. With this one, we're going to hold and do 2 bicep curls. And come back up and relax back down there. Stretch yourself out. Give that spine a nice stretch. You can use your balls or your weights to have a little roll out. A big curl. How we're doing. We're going to stretch out those thighs before the end. So if I forget, say, we haven't stretched the thighs, Alison. But let's go into our 4-point to finish off. So I'm just going to alter the cameras again. Oh, I need a little remote control person to alter the cameras all the while. If we get into our 4-point, we're going to have a little cat stretch up and down as we do normally. Pulling in through the tummy, stretching up through your shoulders. Really feel it through the back of those shoulders, the middle of the back. Roll back down out the other way. Head up, tail up. Back down we go again. Down with the head, down with the tail, up through the body. And then find that mid position. From there, drawing in through your tummy. Keep that nice and straight. Put your toes underneath on one leg. And then slide that leg out. So you're really emphasizing the heel going backwards. And then lift that heel up to the ceiling and tap that leg down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back. So we normally point our toes with this, but we're doing a heel lead instead. Try it on the other side. Tuck your toes in, slide the leg out backwards. So we've got straight knee, and then lift that heel up. Toes are drawn towards you. And back in. Okay, we'll do 1 more of those on each leg. Drawing in. Toe tucked under, slide away. Feel it through the back of the bottom and lift up. Tap down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in. And other side. Straight through the back, sliding out. Tummy's working, bottom's working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in and then just have a little stretch back. You have a great reps supporting you. So we're going to do the same thing with the leg, but we're going to add in a little bit of our tricep work. So you can do it again with or without a ball. So the leg, if I show you what the leg's doing, the leg's just going to do up and down, up and down, up and down. But the opposite arm is going to work as well. So straight through the middle, slide the leg out backwards, bring your arm back towards the hip. And then as you lift up, you bend your elbow and back. Oh, multitasking. I've chosen the really hard option. The easier option is to bend your knee because it sort of does the same thing as your arm then. But I thought we'd challenge ourselves. Come back in. Let's see if we can do it on the other side. Straight through the back. Switch the brain on. Switch the glutes on. The legs in position. The arms in position. And tap that leg. Bend the elbow. Tap and bend. Tap and bend. Down and up. Down and up. One more. Come back in. Resting there. Stretch yourself out. Good stuff. Well done. Let's just go down onto our tummies. We promised that thigh stretch, so let's do that now before we forget. So resting down on the mat nice and flat. Bring that heel towards your bottom. Give it a good old stretch. Stretching out there through the front of the thigh. Because even just doing 2 or 3 of those lean backs will cause your quads to ache tomorrow if we don't stretch them out. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Gently tighten the tummy so you get a better stretch. And then slowly let that leg go down. Change to the other side. Heel to bottom. Deep breath in. Breath out. Give it a nice big stretch. Holding it there for 3, 2, 1. Gently let it relax out. And whilst we're down here, we've done a lot where we've been working the front of our shoulders. Let's work the back of our shoulders to finish off with. So we're in our breaststroke prep level 1 position with our hands by the side of our hips. And you can feel how your shoulders would naturally drop forwards. Draw them gently back. Tighten gently through the tummy, lift the arms up and lower back down again. With this one, let's take it into our hundreds. So a big challenge to finish with. So we're lifting up. You can lift the head up as well if you want, and we're beating those arms up and down. Thinking about our shoulder blades sliding gently down the back of our rib cage, lengthening our neck, beating up and down, gently drawing in through the tummy. Check and see if I can see people beating away. Yeah. If it gets too much with the head up, you can leave the head down. You want to be just making sure you're opening out across the front of those shoulders. Drawing in gently. Keep going for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower back down. Hands next to chest. Push yourself up. Stretch yourself back. Have a curl up. Relax those arms. And let's thread the needle before we go up into standing to just have our final stretches. So we're in our cat stretch type position, flat back, 4-point position. Slide one leg out, opposite arm goes up towards the ceiling. And then pull it down and underneath. You can use the weight if you want to, or you can go without. You might have had enough strengthening of those arms by now. Up we go. And fold underneath. Final one this side. Opening out. Coming underneath. Let's change to the other side. Flat back. Slide the leg out. Arm goes up to the ceiling. Coming down and under. Out we go to the ceiling. Coming down and under. Last one, we're going out. And we're coming underneath. Big stretch. Come back to the middle. Stretch yourself back. Final stretch back. Deep breath in. Breath out. And let's slowly get ourselves carefully up into standing. final rearrangement of the cameras. She says, you won't be able to see my head and I'll have to go and do it again. Yep. That was the thing about conference. Everybody was in lovely big wooden floored studios, plenty of space, not crammed into the corner of the bedroom. Have a little shake of those arms. Not that I'm jealous. Drawing in through the tummy, lengthening through the back of the neck. Have a little shake. And then from there, breath in, breath out. Just nod that head and shoulders forward. Link the fingers, gently bend the knees and stretch those arms right out. We might well feel it through the backs of those shoulders today. All the way up towards the ceiling, nice and slow. Big reach out wide. Drawing them all the way down to the floor. Relax. And again, down we go. Drop the head and shoulders, little tiny bend of the knees. Stretching right out. Gently, gently coming up. Reaching wide. Big circle round. Relaxing there. Take the arms behind you. Stretch the elbows backwards. Sticking the chest out a little bit. So we're stretching across the front. Holding there for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's do our calf stretch. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to keep the back leg straight as we lunge onto the front leg. Lifting up through the body. Wrap one arm around you, give it a cuddle. Again, we're stretching out through the backs of those shoulders. The weight's on that front leg. Holding it there. For 3, 2, 1. Gently come up. Let's change over. Toes down, heels down. We're in a nice straight line. Lunge onto that front leg. Keep the back leg nice and straight. Bring that other arm across you. Giving yourself a nice big cuddle. The weight's on that front leg. Holding there. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back into the middle. Let's lift one arm up towards the ceiling. Stretch down with the other one. Hand on head. Elbow to ceiling. Reach that arm across. And then we're going to go around the world. We're going to go down into the middle. And then gently come back up. Restacking ourselves, lifting up through the back of the neck. Down we reach the other side. Reach up with that other arm. Big stretch for your side. Hand on head. Elbow to ceiling. Stretch across. Around the world that way. Dangling in the middle and coming back up through the middle. Opening out through the shoulders. Breath in. Breath out. Nod the head forwards. Gentle bend of the knees. Let's go down. See where we're at. At the bottom, take a nice deep breath in. Breath out. Go a little bit further. Stretch those hip bones up to the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out a little bit further. And then slowly, slowly, slowly we're coming back up. Bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. Opening out, drawing in, into perfect posture. So we're gently drawing in through the tummy, stretching up through that middle. And we're going to take a deep breath in. Knees are nice and relaxed. Keep breathing in. And a breath out. All the way to the bottom of your lungs. And a breath in. And a breath out. Well done, folks. Normal mat work next week. If anybody's here Friday, we're still doing the weights on Friday. So take care, stay safe.